It was a mess. It was a mess, I say. Let's go 3. 3.
Fresh meat.
Adulting. What up? Appreciate it, bud. Thanks so much for the sub. Yeah, so I gotta tell a story. What do you thought about doing a pluggy geared Hellsource run? I did that with the Barb. We did what, 8.5 hours on the Barb? But maybe, I mean, that might have to be another one of those punishment runs, or we'll figure it out. I don't know. It's really annoying to like do all that setup. Fudge, thank you for the sub. And GWC Jason dropping 3 hot months on the chat. I love you all. You are all beautiful people. Thank you so much for the support. It is you guys who keep the dream alive. And we are all forever grateful. Alright. But for real I am. Yeah, so I got a story. I've got a story. Oh, you got that new lawn badge. That's right. 3 months. 3 months. You get a little club in your mouth now, right? Or no, club is what you start with. Now you pick up a sword, I think, at 3 months. I can't remember how I set it up. I think it goes club, sword, sword and shield, and then more elite sword and shield. Nobody's seen the 2-year one yet, though. Nobody's seen the 2-year one yet. We're gonna have to wait like 4 months for that. We have to wait 4 months to see the 2-year one. Now a giraffe stream. Oh yeah, I mean, you gotta drop some necks in there. What's a stream without necks? My volume is a little low. Okay, I'm raising it. Let me know if this is better. Thunderbolt! Ah! I know uniques. 2 years full Saigons? Not even I've seen the 2-year one. That's right. I mean, I don't have it on my character, but I have seen it at least. We so got 98 today, for sure. Dude, we didn't even tick up last time we played. For like 3 hours, I think we got no ticks. Alright, so. I guess we have a thing. Should we go and get Infinity? This is the question. Should we go and farm Infinity and try to be... Because then if we do that, we can go Frozen Orb and Fireball with enough damage that we can do bail runs at an okay amount of time and not worry about it. And then we can do bail runs with this character and get a little bit better experience and go for drops there. Or we can keep going more along these lines and farming these areas and whatever. If we go for Infinity, though, we're going to be doing some lower curse snooze runs. Or at least we'll add it in. At least we'll add it in. It's the thought. It is the thought right now. I want to lower this a little bit. So I got a story time, and this is... Yeah. Super chest can drop unique. Can those ones not, though, maybe? I don't know, because the other super chests can. It's just, you know, not super common that they do. Yeah, so I've got a terrible story. Those ones can't? Okay. Because, like, the one down here is a super chest, and it can drop uniques. That's where I got my perfect Maras and stuff. Yeah. All right, let's just get on with the story. We'll come back to this discussion in a little bit. Oh my gosh, Fanata plus Might. Just asking to die. Sparkly chests are different. Got it. Got it. So, I go you know, I was telling you about Bump Girl, we call her. We'll just call her Bump Girl. She doesn't have a bump or anything. That's not an accidental pregnancy joke. That's just because we were gonna bump into her. Call her what you want. Coworker girl. Coworker girl. What up, Jonas? And so there's a cute girl in a meeting, right? So I was like, all right. What up, time? I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to go. You know, she gave me the eyes, right? She gave me the eyes that were like. So I mean, I was like, all right, I have to go meet her, right? Yeah, Bump Girl, exactly. So I was like, I have to go like meet her, somehow engage her in some way, not like get engaged to, you know, engage. All right. So I looked up her like office number and stuff like that. No, Bump Girl, not Fist Girl. So I look up her like office number and stuff, and she's in the other building, and I'm like, all right, I just have to find a reason to casually go over there and be on her floor. So I went, and I had been talking to Cake Girl about her, right? Cake Girl was like, yeah, is this the one? And she had like sent me a picture of her and whatever. Like I was like, yeah, that's the one. So regardless, so I go over and I make up an excuse about not knowing where the whatever, we're like to get shirts for this. We have like an event, and so we go get shirts. So I made an excuse like I don't know where the place to get shirts is, right? And I was like wandering around the building, and I like stumbled into her office or whatever. You know, and I was like, is this it? Oh no. Oh hey, look who's here, you know, that sort of thing. So it was pretty good at that point. And she was like, oh, let me see if I can like help you find it on my computer, right? Like I'll look up the office that they put or whatever. So everything was going swell at this point. I was like, we're in, it's good, this is perfect, right? It was like the best. It was so smooth. It was so smooth. It was so great. So I go in and I like, you know, I don't sit down, but I'm like standing next to her, and I just like put my phone, you know, kind of like next to the mouse, and she's like going through and stuff. And I don't know, I don't think she has a boyfriend, but so wait for it. So remember, she thinks that I just didn't even know who she was really, just had seen her in a meeting and then stumbled over and accidentally ran into her. And as I'm sitting there, I get a text message from Cake Girl again on my phone, and my phone lights up, and I still had the text message with her picture up that Cake Girl had sent me. And so it's just a giant picture of her face on my phone. And I'm like, I think I remember what room it is. And I grab my phone and walk out. So Bump Girl is officially a no-go. Bump Girl is officially a no-go. And we're moving on to the next one. Yeah, I just walked off. There's no saving it at that point. That whole relationship is now built on lies. That whole relationship is now built on lies. So there's a it went from I don't know who you are, but hey, can you help me, to nope, I've got a picture of you on my phone. How do you play that off? How do you play that off? And she didn't, you know, I don't even think she saw that it was from Bump Girl or from Cake Girl. She didn't like, you know, she just knows my phone lit up and her face was full screen on my phone. And like, I don't think there's any way to play it off. I don't think you can play that off. I think at that point, that's even worse than if I was just like, hey, I just, you know, stumbled over here to like, I actually wanted to see, because her face is all over my phone. And it was unfair because I didn't put her face on my phone. Cake Girl sent the picture to me. So like, you know, that was a text, but I don't want to hear her side of this story. I do not wish to hear her side of this story. Oh my god. By the way, I've also been looking for this cute girl. I see. Even then, still creepy. I think it's just impossible. I think it's just impossible. Quit job, move to France, change identity. Yep. I could just tell the truth. I had nothing to. No. At that point, just leave. You know, like. I've barely even met her. I'm not sure she knew my name at that point. See, that's what it was. Like, we didn't even introduce ourselves prior to that. So neither of us should have known each other's names. Right? So it shows I did way too much investigating. It just... The truth, man, that's like the longest truth. I was just leaving before she was gonna be like, I'm calling security. You know, like it was just time to go. It was just time to go. That's all. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, admit your losses. Sometimes you just gotta admit, you know what? You win this one, bump girl. You win this one. She told me to find you. No, but the thing is, this bump girl did not know where the shirts were. This isn't the person you were supposed to go to for the shirts. I only ended up there because I was lost wandering around in the building and just stumbled into like her office and was like, oh, I was lost. The actual person that handed out the shirts was a completely different person, like 3 floors below her. Shouldn't go into, yep, nope. Drifting with evidence, true. Should have at least explained it? Nah. First time on the stream, weird one to walk in on. Welcome to my life, Fred. Welcome to my life. I promise I'm not a creepy stalker person. I just wanted to, you know, I thought, hey, this would be nice. Because there's just no good way to interact with people she's in finance, you know. Like I don't ever interact with finance. I'm a developer. I'm a code monkey. I sit and code all day. How'd you get that lost? I don't know. I was playing it off, you know? Like, you could maybe make a case for it. Now, when her face is on your phone, you can't make a case for it. That's true, but... Why single player? In a nutshell, this is stream. No way. We're super smooth all the time, usually. There's just some things that I like to say unlucky. That's just unlucky to me, right? That's just unlucky. What up, Dougbird? It's going good. When's Cake Girl coming back on stream? I don't know. You guys gotta ask her. You guys gotta ask her. I mean, I asked her. She was gonna come for MVS maybe, but she ended up being busy. So come for the Diablo, stay for the wacky adventures. Oh, so something else happened today. Let me try and remember what it was. I remember being like, wow, now I have to tell them 2 things. Oh gosh, what was it? Single player, because he's single. No, I just love this. Please retell a story when BYD's here. Just clip it and send it to BYD. That'll be 1,000 times easier. Post it on me IRL or something, right? If you don't mind, can Chillax drop in Nightmare? Yeah, I believe it can. Use a thing called Silos Pen Drop Calc. That's where I have all my stuff, but I believe it can drop in Nightmare. BYD will retail his own version, exactly. Works in the basement nights. Must be my boy, Mr. Llama. I'm not dehumanizing them. Oh my gosh, it just makes it easier to keep up with them without having to reveal their name on stream. That is all. Ooh, ogre gauntlets. That is all. Man. T-shirts, that's right. We got our T-shirts up. Bump girl does sound pretty bad. Like I said, it was because I was gonna go bump into her, you know, like. That's all. I just wanted to find a reason to bump into her, so I figured bump girl. That was about all the information we had on her. T-shirt ship type? Oh, it's Friday, isn't it? That's right. If you ordered a t-shirt, your t-shirt should have shipped right now. And I sure hope the campaigns have restarted themselves successfully. I really hope that. I really hope that. Yeah, there's no more Mr. Llama. I wanted the last t-shirt. Can you restart that one? No more of that. Now all the shirts are up. All of them. Easy. Can I make Enigma and PLUGY? Yes. You can. She should be called Photo Girl. I mean, now she probably should. Now it's just don't even give her a name, because there is never going to be an interaction with her again. Except she's... I'm going to have to see her... We're volunteering at this event. And she's going to be there as well. So I'm going to have to see her at that. So I'm just going to try and volunteer at, like, the other side. And hope they're not like, oh, you two, go do all the clothes folding. Be like, I'm allergic to clothes. I can't. Her name will be No Comment Girl. Yeah, there's nothing under the RIP punishment section. Usually I just put comments and stuff over there. You can, I'm gonna make a new layout. I should have done it yesterday. I need to make a new layout. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the stream today. Yeah, I use OBS. I don't stream in full screen. I stream windowed mode. Full screen, you'll have to monitor capture if you want to do that. As long as you don't do anything else creepy. No, but like, the instant that interaction ended, I knew we were out, because the look on her face was not one of like, oh, that's sweet, or you know, like if she came over, I was interested enough where if she came over and had a picture of me on her phone, I'd be like, oh, yeah, you know, that's kind of like sweet or something. And I'd be like, don't worry about it. That's not this one. I'm just gonna, that's not the look that was on her face. Been in the stream for a while, but don't like this layout. Rip. All right, so let's hear it, cause we will make a new layout today. We will make a new layout today. My only option is to quit and stream full time. I guess that's it. How can I get a webcam and window capture to work in the scene on OBS? I don't have that problem. I have not heard of that one. Gladius. But yeah, if you have thoughts on stream, like what would be better with what would be better for my layout, because we'll redesign it today, because I've been wanting to do it for literally like 2 weeks and I've been a lazy butt. And it's time that we redid it. So no more lazy butt llama. Same space. You should probably apologize. Is it even worth, you know, I feel like just leaving her alone is apology enough. Like, I won't ever bother you again. You know? New color palette? Get a better haircut. Ouch. My gosh. You got some rude boys in the chat. My goodness. I do need a haircut, though. This is true. I do need a haircut. Show some Photoshop skills. I don't have very good Photoshop skills. But this is okay. I want that. Ouch. Ouch. Who's dealing so much damage here? Somebody's hitting like a brick. Alright, good enough. Just leave your phone behind. Get a haircut, she won't recognize me. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. 13 all res. I've got all these 20 lifers though in the way. Okay, let's see. 12 life. What are my worst charms? 1 strength, 11 fire res. That's all good stuff. 3% maybe. Just get rid of the 3%er. Ooh, I don't need that. Okay. So let's take that guy off. And put you in there. Or we could boost our fire. Hours used, probably 175. Something like that. Explain. I don't think explaining. Yeah, I don't think it's cute. Her eyes said it wasn't cute. I think chat would like you on the bottom than on the top. We should have like votes for these things. We should have votes for these things. Do you want Mr. Llama on bottom or top? I feel like top is winner gets a signed llama ear. I feel like up top is better. Like, I feel like this is a good spot for camera, yeah? I mean, I've had layouts with both. Does he have a add-on list for D2? What do you mean? I'm using PLUGY mod. That is the only mod here that's being used. Top for D2, bottom for SC? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, I'm up for either. A lot of work to calc one item. Yeah, you gotta kind of know it a little bit. Oh, it's a lot of boss dudes. Nice. Use keyboard cam, put it on top. Yeah. Because, yeah, I want room for... I need, like, little announcements room. Man. It's just tough. All my games require different layouts. That's the problem. StarCraft, Diablo, PoE, they all require different ones. Just Google PLUGY, I would say, honestly. Thanks, Grobs. Let's do some Fiesta. Also, Go Mule is not what you should be looking at. Just use that other thing I said. Haas? Is it a Haas day? Nope. Yeah, there's a whole. I have a video on how to install PLUGY. If you YouTube MrLlamaSC PLUGY, you'll get a very good video with all the tricks of the trade. Everything Mr. Llama does to get it installed. So, that's my recommendation. That's my recommendation. One player's 3, right? Yeah. Gothic shield. Sweep by accident? Gotcha. Gotcha. I was like, it's, you know, it's a little tough, but it ain't that hard. Why play? You have to for this. Unearthed Wand. Wow. I might actually be really upset if I find another one of those, if we're gonna be honest here. If we find another Death's Web, I would be kind of upset. Because it's like, oh, don't waste that RNG, you know? I really just wanted the Sacred Armor, though. Unique Sacred Armor. Where's that puppy, you know? Where's that puppy at? Blue Monarch. J-Mod. Yeah, I always play windowed. It's always windowed mode. No, I want a very specific unique Sacred Armor. But the first step is to just find a unique Sacred Armor, right? Step 1, find the... Oh my gosh. Well, that was a lot of balls. That's all I can say. My goodness. Poor Gulzar. Yeah, you can make any ladder rune word in this. Any ladder rune word can be made in PLUGY. Gulzar did not dodge, duck, dip, dive, or dodge. That is correct. That was ultimately the end of him. Cool. Oh my gosh. Whoo! All right, let's see. What was the second thing that I was going to tell you guys? Was there another encounter with her? No, not with her. Nothing with Cake Girl. Or, Tunnel Girl. Tunnel Girl was busy. It was unfortunate. There are many ways to skin a llama. I don't know if I like that. J-Mod, ha! Oh, it's a mop. It's a mop, boys. Rip the mop. No more bump girl stories. No more bump girl. Like there are no more to be had. That is the first and last bump girl story I imagine that will exist. That's all I can say. Though I'm sure when we have the volunteer thing, there may be another bump girl story, like an accidental one. I do not ever want to hear bump girl tell her side of the story. What are you searching for in that Monarch? I was searching for J-Mod, Jeweler's Monarch of Deflection. Jeweler's Monarch of Deflection. So it's 4 open sockets and it's got bonus like block chance and stuff. It is the best you can hope for a Monarch shield. Well, that was what we were asking earlier. I was saying, do you think I should go do that? Because I definitely want to. You socket it with like 4 times facets or something, 4 times cold facet. Come here. Come on. Come on. Alright, boys. What does Bale drop? How many uniques? How many uniques does Bale drop? You think it's 3, 4, or 5? 3, 4, or 5? Zero. Alright, what? Ban. Mods. Take care of these trolls in chat. Trolls in chat don't know garbage. Dang it. Rip. Give me the boots, I guess. Set Corona. Oh man, I'd be so sad. I'd be so sad. Alright, and Bobo Riggs got it right, and he's the only person. Dude, Bale's a total scammer. Bale's a total scammer. Okay, good job, Bobo. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, burr. Do you ever go to the single player forum? There's a single player forum? No. I actually don't go to the Diablo forums at all. Any chatting I'm doing is usually in my Twitch chat or my Discord or something like that. Years of letdown prepared me for that prediction. Yeah. Truth. So true. So true. Who wants to do this using a credit card and JSP? D2 SPF is the heritage site of the D2 thing. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this on Players 8. Nah. Unless we find a Zodrin right now. To be with you, long hair. I'm glad you cut it. Thanks, Austin. Yeah, I bounce around between haircuts. Just depends my mood. Yeah, PLUGY supports Uber Trist and dclone, so that's how I have them done. Well, I had to shave before my encounter with Bump Girl. Oh, so I went to my boss the other day, and I was like, hey, boss. We were like sitting down having a one-on-one. And I was like, can I get a promotion? I don't know why. We were just talking about like casual stuff, whatever. I was like, am I up for a promotion? And he was like, I don't know, I'll go look. And I am, so I get to get a promotion at work. So that's nice. That's nice. That was a nice thing to find out today. So there you go, everybody. Sometimes you just gotta ask. I wasn't even meeting with him to ask for it. I just thought, huh, you know, it's been like 10 months. Maybe I should ask. But I was really asking because I thought I was in the wrong like promotion level, right? I thought last time I got promotion I got promoted to the wrong like whatever spot. That wasn't the case. Did your phone light up with a picture of your boss after? Oh. Oh my god. So yeah, sometimes you just ask. Wow, troll drops. Yeah, see, I didn't go in and say I had any skills or anything. There's definitely a best thing to say. You know, there's definitely a, you want to be like, I'm doing XYZ and blah, blah, blah. No, I didn't do any of that stuff. We were sitting there talking about my project that I was working on. And I was like, by the way, am I up for a promotion? Because I feel like I was in the wrong, like I didn't get the right promotion last time, which is a weird thing to say, but just go with it. And he was like, let me look. And he was like, dude, you just got promoted like 10 months ago. And I was like, oh, sorry, never mind. He was like, I mean, we can check though. So, hey. No, I don't think here we have really, there might be status promotions. I don't believe this is a status promotion. I believe this is a, even if I don't get a raise with it, I'm not sure if I would, but even if I don't, like these ones, it would at least bump me up to the level where, you know, like you get a little bit bigger like bonus and things like that, right? So, and I'm not gonna like get more work from it. That's the thing. I'll be doing the same job I'm doing right now. So it's just like the bump up with that stuff. So, hey, I thought it was happy news. Seemed like pretty happy news to me. Do I want to stay at this company for the long haul? I mean, I do enjoy the company. Like, I would say my biggest, you know, dislike, I wish I had a little more vacation, which I've vocalized this many times. So if any of them are listening, they know that that's something I've wanted. I wish there was a little more vacation. I wish I could trade pay for vacation. You know, if they were like, hey, we're going to give you a raise. And I was like, keep the raise and I'll take another week of vacation. You know, that sort of thing. I wish that was something that existed. You just finished your first week. Should you ask for a promotion? Can't hurt. That probably can't hurt, actually. Maybe don't. Maybe don't. But yeah, so that's one thing. And then obviously, the bigger issue is, well, I mean, you're working for, you know, very set schedules that are very set, you know. Keep the raise, just give me Astrian's Iron Ward, please. Or Astrian Sword, yeah. Working for one of the big four. The big four what? Banks? Are those the big four? I mean, there's kind of there's a couple bigs in every industry, right? Which one's the big four? Tech companies? Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft? Are those the big four? Regardless. Or one of the big four prime evils. 4 of them. Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft. What? Apple is not considered one of the big 4? Shouldn't it just be a big 5? Apple's the largest. Apple's more hardware. Debatable, I suppose. Right, but like the big thing is, it is still a corporate environment where you're working, and you know, you have like deadlines, and you know, your set schedule is whatever stuff, right? I can't just be like, I want to work these out. You know, I still have to wake up in the morning, go to work every day, and blah blah blah. So I think that's one of the. That's always been like one of the tougher things, or tougher pieces of it, in my mind. Is I'm doing 40 hours of anything a week doesn't sound that exciting. Streaming is like the most exciting thing I could do for 40 hours a week, but even that is a job, right? I stream probably about 25 hours a week right now. And, you know, and I love it, but it is also a job, and there's days like yesterday where I'm just like, I can't stream. I don't feel like streaming today, you know? Well, that's nice. That's nice. Do you think D3 is non-canon? I don't care with D3. It is whatever it is. How many holidays do you get? I get like 9 holidays, and then I just got up to 3 weeks vacation this year. I just got up to 3 weeks vacation. You stream 25 hours in one MVS. Right, MVS is an exception. MVS is an exception. I'm saying averaged across the month, it's 25 hours a week. MVS week is obviously a longer week. Story-wise, yeah, I don't know the story well enough, honestly, to give you a good thought on it. So, you know, end of the day, it's still having to go in and have deadlines and have a boss and whatever. And even though I have a cool boss, and I actually really like the project that I'm developing right now and stuff, and I see the value of it, even though all that, I still have to wake up Monday through Friday, go in at 8 o'clock, end at 5:30, and, you know, try and plan my fun in on the time I have streaming and the weekends and stuff. I've been streaming for 2.5 years now, roughly. I started January 21st of 2014, 15, 14, 15, yeah. That sounds right. Dota's so fun. Dota is a game that can be so fun. Dota is a game that can be so fun if all 10 people are having fun. If there are not 10 people having fun and one person is being a little pity party, instantly it's not fun anymore. And then the more that you add in, the worse and worse it gets. So I've been streaming since 2011, 12, actually, but I was doing StarCraft casting initially, and then I shifted over into Diablo. I quit. I didn't play video games for about a year and a half. For you and what's her name's wedding? Tunnel Girl's wedding? No, they did not. But yeah, so yeah, I didn't play video games for about a year and a half, and then I was sitting there one day watching Nightfall speedrun this game, and I was like, huh, this looks really fun. Bro, what? I want to see the rune that dropped, but there's too many things in the way. Are we for real right now? I can't see the rune. This is a nightmare. Guys, what was the rune? What was the rune? Row rune. Oh my gosh. All that for a stupid row rune. Woo! Yes, sometimes they wouldn't compensate me fairly for the amount of time worked there. Thank you, brother love. Hey, you know, like sometimes you gotta do that. The thing is, I didn't feel like I wasn't being compensated well for the time that I put in. How do I kill cold mums when I'm in Blizz Source? You either have a really strong mercenary or you avoid them. Take your pick. I didn't, you know, like I said, I don't feel like I was being compensated poorly. I really just thought there was an error in my previous promotion, and that I was supposed to be in the other level, but I wasn't. But it was fine anyways. Hype for pacifist run. Yeah. Dun, dun. We're probably good with that. I was coordinated for ladder reset. No, I don't have any ladder group set right now. Main reason is because I don't have. It's always during a work day, and I'm always at work when the ladder resets. So I don't really like to coordinate with a group that like wants to kick off right when it's resetting and stuff like that. Because I'd be like, hold on guys, give me 5 hours to get home from work. So, but that's fine. I'll probably just run with, we'll do something with chat or something like that. Chromatic Ire drop. Oh dude, Chromatic Ire is great. Chromatic Ire is actually really good for like, you know, speedrun. Overall, no, but like, you know, as you get on and get to real things, it's not. But hey, speedrun, decent item. Decent item. Uh-oh. I had to have ticked up today. Have I ticked? It looks like I've ticked. It looks like I've ticked, boys. Oh no, a Caduceus! Ah, man. Really wanted that to be unique or set too. Dang it. I like to solo the first act, run tower, and get the runes needed. Can't do that with a group. You can. You just gotta be on the same page here. A PMC. This is my Friday casual workout fit. Casual Fridays hype. Oh, Gamal. Hey, we haven't had an IK Mal in a while, actually. So why don't I like D3? It's just not my game, you know. It's, how highest level, yeah. For me, it's just, it plays more like, I mean, I don't like the itemization. Like, all your damage is based on your items and stuff. I hate that idea. And I don't like that PvP's kind of a mess of nothing. And the way the damage scales, I don't like that it's like, oh, and now I'm dealing 20 billion damage, you know, and crap like that. And, I don't know, things like that. There's just a lot of reasons I just don't enjoy it as much. Pretty simple. Just not a lot of fun. I have a video where I discuss differences between D2, D3, and kind of my thoughts on D3. I have a YouTube video with that. Any high runes you want to drop to make the next piece? Yes, I want 2 burr runes to make infinity with. 2 burr runes to make infinity. That is on Mr. Llama's wish list right now. Ring, 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 Amy, ring, Amy. Bone wand. Too wowish? Yeah, too wowish for me. Burmalbarist. Yeah, buddy. You do them in like 48 hours. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I liked, when I was playing Diablo 3, I had fun for about a week and a half. I was sitting there playing it, and I was like, sitting at work, and I was like, ooh, I can't wait to go home and play more Diablo 3. And then I just had zero care in the world after that. Like, I had no desire to go continue playing it. So, yeah, that was just kind of my experience with it, and I'm not going to force myself to keep playing. I don't really like. Thoughts on speedrun 10 active PoE? I love it. I love that idea. I can't wait for that. Ooh, an ETH mod? Nope. Snakes Monarch. Must belong to Tunnel Girl. Oh, poor Tunnel Girl. She doesn't deserve that. Can't wake up. Okay. It's fun for a while. Yeah. When are the Blizzard servers resetting? May 30th. May 30th is when the reset is happening. We are going to, so this next ladder, it's tough because I want to do more with PoE, but I also want to do more with this, but I also want to do more with StarCraft speedrunning. It's, feels bad, man, like, honestly, it's very difficult for me because I want to stream more of every single thing that I'm streaming. And yet I have only limited time and it never feels like enough. You know? Sucks. 99 first on new ladder? No, because I'll be playing multiple characters. Full-time stream incoming. I'm like, thanks for the promo, boss, but I'm out. Time to quit. Time to quit. There may be a day where it all comes around. There may be a day, but do I make a mace or spear barb? Mace. If the stream does fit, you must acquit your day job. Babyface llama. Like I said, I had to shave for Bump Girl. I had to shave for Bump Girl. dum. Burroon, burr, burr. Was it worth it? No. This time, no. Starting a soap opera? No, this one is over. Does somebody have that clip? You can just post that clip for anybody who asks about Bump Girl. What is this pacifist run? It is a terrible run where I cannot hit. I cannot do a single damaging spell the entire game. I can't cast a single thing. She gave me the eyes. That's what she got the clip for. Okay. I feel like there should just be a clip of the explanation so I don't have to explain it again. Yeah, Bump Girl don't need too much. You can farm ancient tunnels online if you want. You just gotta be careful about joining and leaving a game too quickly. Or too many games in an hour. Dr. Llama and the women showing this fall. Lord. Good luck, warrior. Good luck. What character? Paladin for the pacifist. Paladin. I'm curious to see how fast I can actually run it. I do play Path of Exile too. I do play the Path of the Exile. Bumpity bump girl. How do you get experience? For what? For what? 5:30 would be a good time for first attempt. That's kind of my thoughts. I mean, I literally have zero clue how it's supposed to play out, and I haven't even watched the video of Cliche playing it or whatever.
Fresh
Yo, Ostrich Wrangler, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. I appreciate that, man. Oh, stay alive, buddy. Please be F. Thorns aura allowed? Yes. No, Thorns is required. Thorns is required. That is them damaging themselves. That is all of their damage being returned to them. .0 run. I'm gonna send Nightfall a message and get clarification on how to get 1.0 installed, or how he did it at least. I don't know if Iron Maiden Wand is allowed, because that's an offensive spell. Also, I don't think you can get Iron Maiden on a wand, right? Is that right? 1.0 is very painful. Yep. Wow, Ken, that is the most distorted llama. What did you do to him? Oh my god. Kill it with fire, please. It's like one of those creepy, come play with me. That's the llama version of the come play with me doll or whatever right there. Andy's toys, but it's Sid's toys. That's one of Sid's toys. is. Well, Legic, if you go to the video, you can take it back. You can take it back, and you can find the almost getting closer.
Fresh meat.
You can find it, and you can give it a clip. Just so I don't have to explain it again to anybody. If you can go back and clip it, that'd be very thoughtful. Yo, Cat Girl Real. 3 months in a row. Thank you so much. Love your streams. About that Garrett story. No! Sacred armor. Oh. And Pringles Man, 9 months. Baby time. It is baby time. What do you want to name our baby? What's our baby's name going to be? I'll give you naming rights. The sacred armor. It was all white. I hate white. I hate white. Sacred armors. Rip. This is not yours to name. This is Pringle Man's name. Mistake. You look young. Was that white sacred armor the selected drop from the unique monster? Yeah. That was the drop from the unique monster, was the white sacred armor. If only the white monster dropped the unique sacred armor, right? Instead of the unique monster dropping the white one. Mistake? Alright, Mistake is our child's name. Just so when he gets older, he knows. There's no doubt about it. He knows. He knows what it is. He knows exactly. Beautiful, GG. Oh, what up, Gravely? You'll be at a day-long meditation.
Why am I always busy when you do fun things? I'll be at a day-long meditation retreat all day tomorrow. MrLlamaSC.
Dang, that thunder though. That thunder though. Gravely, thank you so much. Hey, day-long meditation retreat sounds fun. That was something I was actually thinking about yesterday. I was sitting there and I was like, you know, it would be really nice. Or I was thinking, it's really important to focus on maintaining that balance in your life, right? Did I tick? Did I tick? Oh, baby, I ticked. It's really important to maintain that balance in your life because the easiest thing to get rid of when you get busy or when there's a lot of things to do is your relaxation time. But then you're all like out of whack and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to, you know, blah, blah, blah. And hey, StarCraft near future for sure. For sure. We might even do a little StarCraft today. We might even do a little StarCraft today. I'm hoping to start early tomorrow. We'll see what time I wake up. We'll see what time I wake up at. Kitty. But yeah, you got to make sure that you have that balance in your life, you know? That's something that I sometimes notice. Because I can always, there's always so many things to do. I need to stream, I need to, you know, like I said, I want to stream a million things. Early 11 a.m. Maybe. We'll see what time we stay up tonight. There's always a million things that I want to do and need to do and whatever. So just making sure you take that time. Make sure you take that time. How many? Bump Girl just was a thing right now. Nice, GG. It's a beautiful llama. Yeah, she's Bump Girl's like 3 days old. It was a very this is probably the shortest lived girl. I'm not gonna murder her. I know that sounded like I was gonna murder her or something. That's not what I was getting at. But you know. I have had a very long week, so if I yawn a little bit, I apologize. Oh gosh. But it has been a very long week. She's not 3 days old. No. Oh my gosh. But oh my gosh, you guys are mishearing. Thanks so much, Chervil. 16 months. Wow. That's almost as old as... How old is Tunnel? No, Tunnel Girl's not that old. Bump Girl's Work Girl, yeah. How much left? I have 21 items. Exclamation mark MF will give you the list. And it has just been brutal. It's just been brutal trying to find these items to, you know, lately. Flexing that 16 months, right? Nephron. Give me that burr. Hiya. Where's the cash out button? Do I think things fell through with Bump Girl because I got a promotion and she didn't? Yeah, probably. Bump Girl was yesterday. I met her on Tuesday or Wednesday. I stalked her and then... Not stalked her. I just looked up her info. Figured out who she was and her name. And then... yeah. And then yesterday, I bumped into her. Boom. Favorite name for Act 2 Merce? I mean, I've kind of fallen in love with Golzar. Just because, you know, he's been my boy now for a while. But... it's tough. That's a tough one. I feel like Act 2 Merces, a lot of them have good names. Yeah, I mean, Emilio's a classic, you know, just like, Emilio, right? I mean, classic. Right, Sparrow? How is Eye of Etlich and even the other ones, BK Ring and stuff, how have I not found those yet? I wish I could tell you. Emilio's a good boy. Wahid. Thresher. Yeah, we were having a... This Holy Grail source is in a rep, man. The other day we were finding so many good uniques. Today it's like, have you guys even seen uniques? I have 705 MF now. I already have 2 SOJs. I don't need that. But yeah, that is the best place to farm it. Though you can just farm Hell and Dario, honestly. Find better other things. Oh, 1080p. What? What about 1080p? Am I not streaming in 1080p? I think I had to turn it down for Path of Exile. Because it was too much, and then I just left it down. I think that's how that one went. Big item, big item, big item, big item, big item, big item, big item. Man. That sucks. That sucks. Look at that, Brad. Killing it. Killing it. Yeah, the only thing notable this stream was that sacred armor, and it was white. Like, I haven't found a single drop of any kind of good fortune. Ouch. So dead goals are if we hang out there. That is true.
Fresh meat.
Yo, 71 Impala. Thank you so much for the sub. 3 months in a row. Welcome back. 2 llamas of the round. Gilded Shield. Cudgel. Brutal. Next GC reroll or gamble spree? We could do a gamble spree soon. The next reroll is not for a while. I have a 99, but I have no P gems, so I could do some crafting and stuff. That would work. Tum bump 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 bump. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting where I am. Yeah, I do need to craft some more amulets. What do I need for that? Ral, P amethyst. Plus a random jewel plus the amulet? Yeah. So let's go look at that. Let's go look at that. Israeli Baba, yeah. Double listed. Oh, well, I want that GC. No, I'd love to reroll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I only have 6 jewels. Okay. 6 jewels it is. Let's go do some gambles. I actually found a crescent moon, I think, doing this last time. Maybe I should do rings too. I do need those. 3 to summoning skills. It's faster to do it this way than to right click. Because there's that, you see that delay? When I try to click the second thing? That delay is real. So if I click, you don't get a delay. So it's faster to do it this way. If you're buying more than one thing. Ooh. Nice. Maybe you don't craft an edge rune word for gambling. I need to, but I need to go get a bow with those sockets, and I don't have that. Because I'm lazy. So. Do you have a vendor boat? No, I don't right now. So that's me being slightly lazy. I guess we'll just get amulets. Necro. Okay. My experience improved drastically already. You guys helped a lot. Thank you so much. Glad they've been helping. Okay, you plus Ral equals the best amulet you've ever seen. Okay, not quite. You go in the failure pile. You plus you. Yeah! Rip. Darn. You plus you. Plus you. Plus you. Bam! Come on, man. There you go. Alright, so I just need to get more blue jewels in the future. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking with something. Now we're talking with something. That's getting closer. That's getting closer to what we're looking for. 19 all res, 2 to skills. Wish the life on it was better, but oh, these are ones to. Wait, where's my good pile? Is this my good pile? No. These are all garbage. I don't know where my good pile is. Okay. That's really gonna help my assassin build. Whatever. Come on. Nope. 97 to mana. Nope. Here we go. Last jewel. Big money. Rip. Alright, discard pile. Oh well. Well, we got one that's not terrible. We got one that's not terrible. We'll take it. Wow. I need to go get my stuff out of my inventory, don't I? Let's not be a fool. There we go. Yep. Let's not be a fool. Hydropo rare. Bruh.
I am overburdened.
Goodness gracious. This has just been my life for like a month. I haven't found anything. It's been like a month. Everything's a tease like that. They're all teases, just like Bump Girl. Giant tease. Man. What do you do with inventory space online? Fill it with charms? What do you mean? I don't understand the question. I would never tease Tunnel Girl. No way. Just got real. Tease Grill, right? Tease Grill. So, double-listed Alibaba is pretty close in MF, honestly. The bigger MF gainer for me right now would be a 4 open socket shield with ist runes, because I would gain 75 MF on that, right? Maybe more. Whatever it is. That would be my biggest gainer. So. Wow, Legic. I thought you didn't know about her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do I think of POD? I asked Blizzard what they thought of it, and they haven't given me an answer yet. They told me they're looking into it, but they're not sure of the legality of it. Of like me streaming it and stuff, so. They are looking into it for me, they said. So until then, I do not play. Simple as that. For sure, Broken. There's reset. Yeah. Dude, I hope it's going to be good. Like I said, this time around, I am planning on... Tiara. This time around... You didn't think I looked, but I did. Ugh. Well, there you go, microwaved. There you go. You donate, but you're poor? Don't worry about it, Slow Polka. I just appreciate you being here. If you just show up and hang out, that means plenty. Yeah, what was I saying? Now I've forgotten what I was getting at. And no, Corlick is always cold immune. 100%. 100%. Oh yeah, the reset. Yeah. So I am going to be playing a lot of characters this reset. I think I'm going to spend a lot more time online. Doing more things, making more characters, whatever. That's kind of the plan as of right now, is to do a little bit more of that. See how it goes. If people like it, I'll keep it going. If not, I won't. But that's the idea at the moment. Yeah, US East. I'll probably do some hardcore and some softcores, honestly. If you were stranded on a desert island and only have one sandwich that regenerates so you never go hungry, what would it be? One sandwich. I wish I was more of a sandwich guy. Probably just like a peanut butter sandwich, you know? I feel like the more flavor you put into a sandwich, the more you get sick of it. So like if you just have a basic sandwich, you're not going to get sick of it quite as easily. Because there's a lot of sandwiches that I really love, but, you know, I only want a few of them. If I ate it every day, I'd be just like, nah, no more of this. There wasn't a rune there, was there? No. You get sick of peanut butter? See, I don't know. I eat a lot of peanut butter. I love peanut butter. So, I have never really gotten sick of peanut butter in my life, and I eat a lot of peanut butter. So my assumption is that I'd be cold. Darn. That I would be good on it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, it's not. One of each vegetable. It seems healthy. Or you could just get a sandwich with everything on it, and then every day you could just take off whatever you wanted and oh, ouch. Ouch. Take off whatever you wanted, you know. Make different sandwiches that way. That would be an idea. Bacon Turkey Bravo. Panera. Build. I should probably have some sort of build guide up. I have a video actually where I describe all the build and stuff, but that's actually a good idea if I can find like a static page and just put my build and my gear and things. Maybe I'll do that. Who is your female Twitch streamer crush? Hannah Bart. But she's married, so what you gonna do? I think that one's obvious though. I don't have to really say that one for people to know that. Are you gonna do a pacifist run? Yeah, I'm gonna do a Thornston. Thorns plus skulls. Ouch. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Followed by that. Followed by another Ghost Flame, which has a crazy high rarity as well. Let's not forget. Ghost Flame is like finding a freaking COA. Oh my gosh, that's like the ultimate salt. The Sacred Armor into the Ghost Flame drop. Right after. Right after. Oh my gosh. Is that socket armor any good? Nah, it's way too high strength for me. I don't care. Bruh. This is a rare item. This is a rare item. Very rare item. If it was Eth and unsocketed, then it could be good, yes. But, yeah. What's Ghost Flame's rarity? The same rarity as like a COA. Or a Wind Force. I'm pretty sure. Very close. Thanks for $10 Amazon gift card. Hey! GG, congrats. Congrats. Oh, by the way, don't forget, there is a giveaway going for a SteelSeries headset. You guys know how much I love this. Ah, don't die. I love this headset. Once again, not promo, even though it sounds promo. I mean, it is promo, but it's not, you know, same time. I'd say it either way. I know, I have 5 Ghost Flames. Kidding me. Kidding me right now. It's crazy. Also, we got t-shirts up. And that is promo. But I also own all of the t-shirts and I like those. Did you met with the stalked girl from the other day yet? This is why, did somebody clip it already? Can somebody just clip this? I'm gonna go clip it if nobody clips this. Oh my gosh. Icon has Ghost Flame? Take it. Take 4. Take 4 of them. I'm just gonna go clip it if nobody will do so. But I also don't really want to listen to it again.
I can't carry it.
Yeah. Wrong one. That one. Man, the Ghost Flame is the item that we have to get. Right after that Sacred Armor. It was so close. It was so close. How do we check what's on the list? Exclamation mark MF. Yeah, me too. Let go. Get him. Big money. Slither. Get away. Yeah, it's only worth killing boss packs because only they can drop materials, might, and the other TC-87s. Only they can drop it. Ooh. Ward. It's just brutal, man. Yeah, it's not worth my time to kill everything with my goal here. Hey, lidless. Found a lidless. Wrong unique shield. I'm confused by the list. Yes, they are. However, you have to remember that just because Bale has the best chance of dropping it, how many monsters am I killing here versus how many monsters am I killing with Bale, right? How many Bales am I killing? Take lidless for me. When I do some online stuff, I'll probably give away a lot of gear that I find and stuff. We'll have a whole shenanigans, bamboozle of everything. It keeps resetting on you? Rip. Come on, Gleam, get it together. Alright. Big money, big money. Awful. Does headset giveaway not come up? Is it broken there? Let me know if it's broke. I get asked that a lot, yeah. I have not. I asked Blizzard if they'd be cool with me streaming it, and they said, we'll think on it. We'll figure it out for you. So, they are figuring that out for me. So until then, came out for you? Okay. Until then, no. No, we will not. Others are streaming it. Blizzard sponsored me before, so I'm just being more cautious with it. Wow, 2 pally, 20 all res. I'm being more cautious with it because, of course, there's a legendary mallet that's socketed. You know, I want to kind of respect them a little bit more. Like, they, you know, the guys who are playing it, not that they're being disrespectful or anything, but they don't probably care quite as much because they're like PoE streamers and stuff. So, not Blizzard. What up, Dicka? How you post a Twitch VOD with the timestamp? You just put it at the end somewhere, right? Don't 100% know. Rabies werewolf, nice. No! Rip. You can't press multiplayer on PLUGY or it blows up. If I get Infinity, I will not go Light Source. I will go Frozen Orb and Fireball, probably. Big update for Median. That's good. Median was alright. It was too messy for me. I thought there were some parts of it that were fun, but it was just too messy. Come on. Is that guy dead? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I heard about Ray's mod. I am very thankful that we haven't had anything like that yet. But it happens. It happens. Yeah, that was the other thing. Had to read a book. I mean, I kind of felt like that way with PoE too. But PoE is a little bit more polished and stuff. Not quite as weird, gimmicky looking. I guess kind of late game you get some stuff, but even early game, Median seems all gimmicky weird. Yeah, for sure you did. For sure you did, Gurv. Am I playing private server? I'm playing single player. Playing single player. The tree, no, it's way more than the tree. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Where's your cringe clip? Nobody clipped it. Nobody has clipped it. Did everybody go get them? Oh, that's really nice. That's sweet of everybody. And over here, I can't even get a single clip. Just kidding, boys. Found biggins. Nice. Nice. Oh, man. Man. Is this it? Did we get it? Where's your cringe clip? Nobody clipped it. Oh. Nobody has clipped it. There you go. Nobody clips for me. That is the clip. Beautiful. Should I go into computer science or carpentry? Depends what you like. Yeah, that's a meta clip right there. Depends what you like.
Fresh meat.
Yo, drunken goat, welcome back. 3 months in a row. Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that. You the best. Can you make a bear source? Yeah, I'll make a bear source. I am literally going to next season, starting May 30th. I'm going to keep clapping for emphasis. No. Next season, starting May 30th, I am going to make every character in the game, pretty much, and gear them out all the way through. And we're going to basically have a guide on every single character. Everything. There are going to be a million guides. So anybody who wants to build any character can know what that character needs to look like. And then forever, future, forward, whatever, there will be a guide for every single character and what it should look like. And you know what? Maybe I'll even speedrun the character through the game. I don't know if that's true, because trying to speedrun a character with no gear is like a crappy character. Maybe not. But I'll probably speedrun the character through the game like regularly. So if I have like all the paladins would be like hammered into something. And then I'll respec them all at the higher stages and then gear them from there. So you could theoretically make any of these characters. Cause yeah, like a poison dagger necro, you just ain't speedrunning that through the game. A guide on the value of things? Sure. Sure. I want to make every single guide to ever exist ever. What up, Dick? Every single guide to ever exist ever. So there can be no questions about if you want to know how to do something online, there's a guide. That is the goal for next season. Yeah, there's still a lot of botters and dupers and stuff. There will be a guide on making a guide. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to make a guide on streaming Diablo 2. Everything. That's a monopoly on guides. That's right. I'm going to monopolize the guides of Diablo 2 industry. Give a tunnel girl. Wow. Of course. Of course. Oh god, oh god. Extra fast. Get away, get away, get away. I have a guide on dungeon RNG. What do you mean? Like how they are built? Because I have guides on that. How to stalk women. Late game value of stuff, mid game value of stuff, early game value of stuff. Like for a speedrun character, or like a playthrough character, or like what?
I am overburdened.
Guide to JSP. Maybe we do one of those too. Rip. Oh, no wonder. Okay. Guide on the value on works leg. How to trick women to go out on a date with you. I think you guys already have that. Battle staff CTA? Why would you do that? Never make a CTA in something that's one-handed. Or two-handed. Because then you can't use the shield with the plus extra skills. Wait, what's the clip? Which clip? Like a guide on what to grind first? Yeah, that could be a good guide, actually. That'll probably be my first character. I'll do this speed run through and then I'll show like where I'm grinding her and stuff. I don't care, Ditka. How to Agitate an Abandoned Field. Non-murder edition. Gosh dang it. Okay. Hello, Midora. Wow. If you think you can get a really early CTA or Enigma, or if honestly the big thing is if you aren't solo playing, you can make other characters. If you're solo playing, make a sorceress. If you're not solo playing, don't bother making a sorceress. 1K. I know, that was a serious shot. We'll pay money for Witch Guide, sell it. Light source viable? Yeah, sure. Use lightning. Lightning is the skill there. I need to take notes on all these guides. I need a notebook. A notebook filled with guides that I need to do. Guide on speedrun tower runes? I already have that guide. That's on my YouTube. I already have that one. How'd the second one go, Warrior? Probably worst game ever? Nice. It happens. It happens. What up, Sparrow? Let's go. I want a burr rune, or a burr rune, or maybe a burr rune. Or a burr rune? Maybe burr. What was that? Ist? Ith. Rip. So close. So close. Oh my gosh. YouTube is super scarce on topic. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll try and make it so it's just like easy to follow along through everything and stuff. What up, Apple Chips? How you doing? How you doing? See, Gerf. Gerf be trolling. Straight trolling. Yep, found some frosties. Not quite what we were hoping for. Bro, I can't find anything. Can't find anything, man. Tough day. Ancient's done. Nice. Nice. Item count says different. Right. No, Tyrell's Might is not. I did not find it. Yeah, I have Templar's Might. I have Templar's Might. I think that was the 28. Item 28, I think. Something like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're very top heavy. I was so pumped when I got it. I was so hopeful. That was a long time ago. Oh. Oh my lord. It's my third Sacred Armor today. At least it's F. At least it's F. Yep. E-bug it. All right. What do I need for e-bugging it again? Try to remember. Oh, I take these out. Yo, Jen Love, what up? Thank you for the cheer.
Llama Parte.
Parte? All right, I need a perfect topaz, right? And Talthol P topaz? That sound right? I don't have any Tau runes. Need to pick up some Tau runes, boys. All right, you guys ready? Come on, baby, come on. Yeah! Yes! Sweet. Oh, we finally got one. Why is the defense so low on it, though? It seems terrible. 1183, that's it? Shouldn't it be like 1300? I guess it was just like the lowest Sacred Armor I could find. I think it was just the lowest Sacred Armor I could find. Let's do calculations. Times 1.5, 730. Yeah, it basically was. It basically was the lowest. Yep. 526. I mean, not the lowest, but it's below average. Still, I'll still take it. Can't have it all. 4 open socketed. I'll still take it. Because here was the last one that we got. Here was the last one that we had. Oh, the dreams. Rip. Rip. So the 1277 and 1302 Actually, it's got enhanced defense on it. Yeah. That one was so good. Until it wasn't anymore. Oh no. Where's the 40? Right there. It's made in an ornate plate that's garbage though. But whatever. You can make clips from previous broadcasts. So if I did that, what was it? 1180? Was that what it was? Doesn't have to be. Best because of Fade? I mean, Fade is nice. For sure. But Fortitude gives so much damage and stuff. It's hard to beat it. No! Rip. You lived a good life. The damage that you get is way too good. The damage that you get is way too good from Fortitude. I mean, it makes a world of a difference. Oh gosh. I do that way too often right now. Uh-oh. I don't have keys. Give me a key. Key. Keys? Oh. Rip. You like Durst? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good things. Durst is good. Durst is like my go-to cheapo build. Oh. Dun, 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 dun.
What the bunnies did you just bunnies say about me, you little unicorn fart? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy Llamas.
Oh.
And I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Ryukwazakotl. And I have over 300 confirmed kappas.
Wow. That is impressive, Warrior. Thanks for the cheer. Thanks, Legic, for trying.
Did someone say unicorn farts?
Man, you guys gotta stop with the language in here. My goodness gracious. The language today. Just crazy. Crazy. Thanks for the bit 72. So there's this thing called Twitch RPG, and they'll send out little surveys, and every now and then they'll send out a survey that has, they like give you bits, right? They'll be like, if you finish the survey, it takes like 20 minutes, we'll give you like 1,000 bits or something. And those have been like the best things ever. Because I just go through and do some surveys, you know, like once a month, whatever it is, get some bits. I've been loving that. So great for when you just like, I wish I just had like 100 bits to throw, you know, here or there. Something like that. Bale dead. Hype. Broadsword. Yo, what up, Catch? Bales for a bit. Maybe. Maybe. I really need this burr rune, man. Where do you find these surveys? Just Twitch RPG. You can just like Google it. Like I said, they'll just like send out they'll send things out and just say like, hey, if you do this one.
Did someone say 100 bits?
Oh crap! Whoa! Wow! Oh wow! Yo, 72. Thank you for all the bits. Holy
And
crap.
there.
That was the scariest thing to like wander into. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the here and there. Burr for infinity. Ouch. Bone gloves. Foul room, nice.
Bits spam hype drama llama drama llama drama llama drama
Oh,
llama
God.
drama llama
Oh
drama llama
jeez! Grab it!
drama llama drama
it's just-
llama drama
just
llama
all the
drama
spam.
llama drama
All
llama
the spam
drama
in the
llama.
world. Yo, thanks so much for the cheers. Appreciate it, bud. Appreciate the biddies. We'll use that for our, I was gonna say next date, but who knows? Who knows where that one will go? Ouch. This is crazy down here. This is absolutely crazy down here. Or it was Ohm. Oh yeah, I've thought about that before. Okay. Whenever you get this combo, it's just nuts. These little soul killers go crazy.
Did someone say llama drama?
It's beautiful. That was just beautiful. Ooh, Colossus Fulge. Oh. Non-eth. Non-eth. Dolphal hype. That's right. Good boss groups? No. Nope, no good boss groups. You smell a high rune? You think so? Is it a burr? Hey, Russell. Thanks for the bits, warrior! We should definitely start getting more of those. Llama's getting a promotion into finance. We're getting promotion. We are not moving into finance. Goal rune? Oh, not another goal rune. That was a nice throne. My goodness, give me that in a speedrun any day. What's up with the finance trick? Goal's like a pseudo high rune. The definition of high rune has varied over time. Boss gave me a promotion to keep me from going from full-time stream. Maybe. He actually has asked about that. He's like, hey, when are you gonna go full-time stream? So he knows that I stream and stuff. Maybe. Gives me leverage with the boss, right? Hiron should be Vexing up. Yeah, but some people don't even like Vex now. Some people are like, Vex isn't high rune. Like last ladder, people were crapping on me for trying to throw Vex up as a high rune. But previous ladders before that, it's been like Mal was a high rune. And then Other times Istin up, but not goal. Other times, yeah. Really varies. Jobber low, yeah. So the latest is basically jobber low and up is essentially the latest like high rune. Yeah, they bumped high runes some. Mal's high rune because of grief and probably because of infinity. Mal actually has a lot of good uses. My boss is Esroy. I don't know if that's true. Or I mean, I know that's not. So yeah, Mal Is used to, they were high rune in one of the patches. Or one of the ladders. It was the weirdest thing. Because I'd always played where it was Vexen up. That was like for a while. Vexen up was it. And then all of a sudden I like quit playing for a bit and I came back a couple of years later and I'd be like, you know, thing for high rune, and people would put up like Mal. I'd be like, no, I said a high rune. They're like, yeah, Mal rune. And it was. Oh, come on, Bale. Are you crap?
For every bit I donate, Jamo will grow 10 feet higher in his bowl to be a giraffe.
Did she just call me Jama? Or did you write that? Oh, you wrote Lamo. What? Yo, warrior, thank you for the cheer. My neck's getting a little bit longer. My neck has grown a little bit longer. Dale threw away all the uniques. I know. What in the world, man? Are you kidding me right now? I have never found more than one sacred armor in a day. I have found 4 sacred armors today. And they have all been garbage. I guess I got the one F, but what? I don't even care. Give me a unique one.
Pump up the Yamo, turn it up. This is my Yamo.
Thanks, where you go. It's just amazing. Like, they never drop. Oh, and I'm just wasting them now on freaking whites and grays. It's the ultimate troll. It finds a new way to troll me every day. This is the truth. Every day this game finds a new way to troll me, man. A couple years, dreaded sight. Warrior go. Thanks for the cheer, by the way. Thanks for the cheer. What up, sick kid? Oh, long week. Long week. Tired.
Gotta change your outlook. So many sacred armors dropping, one has to be unique soon, right?
Right? That is the hope. That is the hope. Come on. Did I put that away? Last time I saw item was Temper's Might, and so it was. Yo, Grapply Warrior Goat.
Unique armor. You
Thanks
sad
for
balloon
the
boy.
cheers. I am a developer, so I do like data analytical work. Take massive amounts of data and write scripts and whatever to develop reports that are useful to the business, essentially. So my current project, I actually got a lot done with it today. I was so happy. I had like a deadline that was supposed to be like end of the day, and I was like, there's no way I'm getting it done by the end of the day. And it started off kind of slow because I had to learn like a new thing with the tool, but then it worked out pretty well. Where you go?
I'm massive amounts of data. Will you take me? Kappa Pride PogChamp KEK.
I'll write some code to better visualize you. Kappa PogChamp, Kappa Pride. That's where you go. Woo! Woohoo! Sounds hot. So right now I'm doing a lot of Iron Python and R and JavaScript. Those are the 3 things that I'm using for my current project, really. Analyze? Oh god. Oh. Oh. You're not a huge fan of R? It is necessary for the current. So right now I'm doing a lot of like really heavy math. So when I went to school, I was gosh dang, where you go. Thanks for the chair.
Turn around and Kappa, this will only hurt your neck a little bit.
Wow. Wow. Rip neck. Rip neck. When I went to school, I was in... Alright, we'll just go through this up. We'll get to our story eventually. Yo, Igneon. Appreciate it, bud. I went to school. I was a computer science major. Thanks for the sub. And there was a lot of math classes to be taken for that. You basically got a major in math. And I was sitting there, and I was like in Calc 2, and I was like, you know, I'm never going to use this in my life. And there's like still 7 or 8 math classes ahead of this that I have to take, like beyond this. So I was like, screw it. I'm going to go into IT and just, it's less math. It's all the same computer science classes, but less math. So I was like, this will be great. So I did that. And now I'm doing all of the math that is in those classes that I didn't take. Now I'm doing all of the math that is in those classes that I did not take. I'm like, gosh dang it. I should have taken those classes. So that is, the math is like all this like predictive analysis stuff. That is just super, it's taken me a little bit. I basically had to go take the math class to learn it. You know, I went online and like self-taught myself these math classes that were required for this crap. Tyros might. So I use R for that because I basically have to. Like I have to be able to program in this like these high levels of math into my scripts and stuff, and R is capable of doing so much better than, you know, other things. You might know of a job that needs my skill set. Well, I have a job though. So. What's the job? What's the job? Where's it at? Destroying net neutrality?
Mr. Yamo destroying net neutrality.
No
One
way.
bit at a time.
No
What
way.
face?
We're keeping it, man. We're keeping it. Google? Well, that'd be a pretty fun job. That'd be a pretty cool job. Is that where you work, Miang? Myang? Miyang?
Roses are red, violets are blue.
Yep.
Llama's sacred armor ISNT gold, unicorn capus. My poem skills are greatly improving.
Wow. You're guys' IT manager at Google. That is awesome. Ooh, that's actually not bad right there. That's actually exactly the charm I was looking for, so I could get rid of this one and put this one in there. Wow. Wow, 72 Warrior, thank you so much.
Cheer 100
And
going to space BRBQ.
did she say cheer 100? I was like, that's 1,000 cheer what? Gosh dang, thank you so much, Warrior Goat. And 72. All right, well, yeah, we can talk, man. We can talk. Started working with machine learning and data forecasting. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oops. Excuse me. Big money. Oh my gosh. Jam.
This is what happens when I add an extra zero. I go bankrupt.
RIP. No bankruptcy. No bankruptcy allowed. No bankruptcy allowed. Did Juan ever come back with everyone's tickets? Oh gosh. I've already been here. So what specifically do you do? Like, I know you're an IT manager, but like, what's under you? What roles or positions? Or like, are you in those fields, or do you just know that there's spots in those fields? No bump girl command? Well, hold on. We can set up a bump girl. Let me go to my Twitch clips. All right, here we go. Let me get this added. Log in. Commands, custom. Exclamation mark, bump girl. Part 1. Part 2. Toady SR! Kappa. Thank you for the 100.
One had one ton for lunch just before space launch. One would wonder if one is one wondrous kappa.
That's great. That's great. Part 2. Let's see what the best. Use like when I posted for it. Submit. All right. Say limit manager reporting me or consists of change management, internal enterprise, tool adoption, some other things. Sweet. That is awesome. That is awesome. Did I find something? No. One would wonder what one's lunch would one carry. Wonder if one's wondrous. Wondrous one. One. I helped do a thing. Yeah, you did. All right. Exclamation mark bump girl, I think. Oops. Bump girl. There you go. Oops. Hold up. I need to. That's not right.
Fresh meat.
Edit. Part 2 needs a space. Submit. Bump girl. There you go. Yo, sit kid, 2 months in a row. Welcome back to Llamas of the Round. Thank you so much. World of Diablo craft. Truth.
How much ground would a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog ground? A groundhog would hog all the ground that a groundhog could hog if a groundhog could hog ground.
That is very, very astute, 72. when you put it like that, when you put it like that, I think of it in a different light for sure. Asking the real questions here. Can you play in a bigger window? Nope. 800 by 600 is what I play in. Here is what I play. Video browser display capture. Welcome to the screen of Mr. Llama. Did I ever finish the all items collection? Nope. That's what we're doing now. This is what Mr. Llama's screen looks like. Another ward. Another ward.
Lamu, come on, you can easily play full screen. Just set one monitor to 800 by 600.
That sounds like it would be so much fun. That sounds like it would be so much fun, Warrior. Yes, let's just set the monitor to 8 by 6. Oh, that'd be terrible. That'd be the worst. What time will pass the speed tomorrow? Tomorrow morning. At 3. Am I on Players 8? Yeah. Thanks for the bits, by the way, Warrior. After all my years playing Detroit, I never actually used an ethereal item. How quickly do you think an helm would break? You can last a decent amount of time. It depends how often you get hit, honestly. But, like, I mean, shoot, when I'm speedrunning, if I find a good helm, I'll put it on and use it for most, if not all, that speedrun. And I get hit a decent amount in speedruns, so. Really just depends. Yes, my morning equals your afternoon. This is correct. This is correct. How many bits will it take for you to hire a dating coach? Are there dating coaches? Do I need a dating coach? Did you just watch the exclamation mark bump girl? Is that why you're saying this? How much does a dating coach cost? You tell me, I don't know. I've never looked up what's the going rate of a dating coach. I mean, I can't imagine a couple lessons cost more than, you know, a couple $100. Right? Dating coach should wear a panda suit? What? Hitch. Yeah, but that's a movie. And he was also a superhero, so that doesn't count. Wait. Was he a superhero? Am I combining two movies here?
Do you believe in life after Kappa? Juan went to space with Kappa and I can't find my way to my home. 500 miles and 500 miles more away.
I've used it. What movie am I thinking of? What's the movie where Will Smith becomes a superhero? Is that not Hitch? He's a dating coach and then he goes off and becomes a superhero? Okay. That's it. Oh,
and right. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
Good call. Good call, Warrior. Thanks for the bits.
How much Kim Cook would a Kim Cook cook if Kim Cook could cook Kim? Kim Cook would cook all the Kim Cook that a Kim Cook could cook if Kim Cook could cook Kim.
You have a lot of very good questions, 72. Thank you for the cheer. the 1K. Wow. Wow. Appreciate it. Hitchcock? That's the movie. Yeah, that's the movie I was thinking of. Hitchcock. You know, he's a dating coach and also a douchebag superhero. He flies off, saves the world, throws a car into a building and does a bunch of damage. And then the cop comes up to him and is like, why did you do this? And he's like, hey, man, I think I know how to get that lady cop that you've been looking at. And he's like, really? And he teaches him how. I think that's the movie right there. I think that's the movie right there. Yeah, props to DeFeo and Ligic, by the way. Props to DeFeo and Ligic for helping coming up with the bump girl, exclamation mark bump girl there. I'd buy a ticket to see that, right? I sure hope this chair works right. That is the Mr. Llama's retired chair right there. Mr. Llama's full-time streaming chair. That's that one, Tyqueezy. You nailed it. Yeah, I found another ghost flame today. What else is new? Are those chests in the... So yeah, I'm using them to search for a burr rune. Still got the same 21 left. Throws a car into the bank, walks up to the teller, and is like, hey, baby. Hitchcock. Coming soon to a theater near you. Coming soon. Give me the fool. Jake Maine. Oh, what's the name of the first street I grew up on?
So this is the story all about how my kappa got turned upside llama. And I'd like to take a bit. Just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Wanville.
Wanville. Ah, yes. Glorious Wanville. Glorious Wanville. Is this the first recorded full set? Yes, I believe so. I believe this is the first recorded full set. I've never seen a recorded full set. There's a couple people who have said they have just gotten it. Well, I haven't had a first pet, so there's no first pet name to have. So I guess it's just blank.
Wanville is surrounded by a 10-feet bigot wall with Trump bricks.
Oh, why did I go through there? Take me back through the... Is that what it's... I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. So it's Blank Spyglass, I think was the name of the first street I lived on. The first street I remember. I don't remember the actual first street because I was really young. Boywood. If I were to have a dog, though, I do like the name Little Dog. That's what my friend named his dog. So I guess it would be Little Dog Spyglass. It's not bad. It's not bad. Blank Spyglass. Why not call it llama? Actually, that's a fair point. Okay, well, if I had a dog or an animal, probably a cat here, because where I live right now, I probably couldn't have a dog. So let's say I had a cat. So my name is Alex. My roommate's name is Alex. So we would name our cat Alex if we got a cat. We've already agreed on that. So then it's just a giant confusing household of Alex, get off the counters. Just a giant confusing culmination of all that. The home of Alex. Yep. Bruh, hard leather armor. Why can't you just be leather armor for me, baby? Why can't you just be leather armor for me, baby? Not even F. Just don't get an Alexa. Yeah, what if I date a girl named Alexa? Man, then it would be real weird. Why is there poop on the floor? Alex! It's the Alex cubed household. Yep. Yep. And actually, my intern, like, I do like stuff with the interns, whatever. And my intern buddy's name is also Alex. Chi.
Chi.
What? So many threshers, I know. Thanks for the bits. So, there's been a lot of Alex going around here lately. Man, I guess I need to just go on like Tinder or Bumble or whatever and just swipe left until I find an Alex and swipe right. And that's how you do it. Go on every online dating site until I find and every Alex swipe right.
Not in town.
Thanks, Mayang. Appreciate it, bud. And I'm gonna say, if you could send me a little like proof, kind of, that would be good, because obviously me sending out all of my personal information, or not all of it, but something like that is something that I would be more careful and cautious of. Right. So. Your girlfriend said she'll be my dating coach for free? Alright. Did she hear about my blunder with Bump Girl yet? Because if not, maybe we don't show her that one. Let's just pretend like that one didn't happen. For Hot Girl and D2 BNet general chat. For sure. For sure. See, you guys got to be my we need to have it where like you go out whenever you see a cute girl streamer who's single, you just got to, you know, talk up the llama somehow. Be like, wow, this stream is great. Just like this single guy that I know. Who isn't creepy. Something like that.
Step 1, name her Bump Girl. Step 2, give freaky eye contact. Step 3, hot. Step 4, panic.
Step 3 is, huh? Woo! Thanks so much for the piss warrior. I get to pass it out and she doesn't know about it? Sweet. Sweet. Why doesn't part 1 show up in the Bump Girl command? It does. It shows up at the top of it. Hey girl, you like llamas? How do you feel about llamas, and more specifically, llama necks? Exactly. Exactly. Talking up the llama, is that what the kids call it these days? Yep. Oops, that's not, I meant to have my neck on my copy pasta. Wait, really? Is anybody else not seeing part 1? Is anybody else not seeing part 1 of that command? Have I ever been recognized in the public by anyone? I mean, it's hard to say. When I go to things like SGDQ and stuff, sure.
Step 5, openly discuss your llama fetish.
Yep.
Step 6, question if she is into llamas.
Mm-hmm.
Step 7, continue to panic.
Just keep continuing to panic. That's about right, Excaliburs. That's about right. You don't see part 1 either. Yeah, my donation filter has, or speech recognition stuff has a little filter on it. I know, do you? I'm trying to just get off of it. I just want to, like, get off 21. That's all. But yeah, no. People, like, don't really recognize me in public. I mean, I wouldn't really expect them to. But I don't think I really live next to anybody that really watches my stream. Besides, like, a couple of my friends do because they know me because of work and stuff. But yeah, never just like in public someone's like, oh, hey, Mr. Llama. You know, I don't think she cares, sick kid. Even you only see that. What? Hold on, let me... Naughty clean clips mom give please. I don't... Let me do this. Part 1. No, it shows up. So you can see in my chat on the bottom left. It does show up. I do that. That's so weird.
Step 8. After determining her interest in llamas, make the first date a visit to the petting zoo. Step 9. Accidentally communicate with other llamas via spitting. Step 10. Watch Bump Girl slowly walk away.
I could actually see that happening. Could actually see that happening, unfortunately. Yo, thanks for the cheer, Warrior Goat. Part 1 is just a hyperlink. Part 2. Can I not see part? No? Bro, that's weird. That's some weird stuff right there.
Step 11. Panic more. Feels panic, man.
Yep. Feels panic, man. Feels panic. Been there before. AKA yesterday morning. when that phone lit up, my eyes went, and then I just left the room as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, I remember. Bye. Have you never tried to spit at a llama to communicate with it? Just me? Alright, well, just me. Thanks, Lizzie. Appreciate it. Burr, 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 burr. Uh-oh. Okay. Thol rune? Oop. Someday. Oh, the image is part 1. That's what's happening. We hold deep conversations. Exactly. No, for real toxic? Oh, that sucks. I have been very careful to not do that. Gotta keep that pindy up. Gotta keep that pindy up. Another ward. Another ward shield. That's not... We have to find a ward shield here. Like, that just has to happen in my mind. Oh, rip curse. Like, I think in the next 3 items, one of them is going to be a ward shield. Either set or unique. Because I just find so many of them. It has to be. Can I make a 200 faster cast rate source for lower curse runs? Yeah. Right now I'm just doing them more casually among everything else. But I could definitely focus them more, and then if I did that, I would do 200 faster cast rate. And more faster run walk speed as well. They're easier because you don't have the spawns. That's all. Don't have the spawns. Am I looking for something specific? 21 things, actually. Exclamation mark MF will lead you to the list. It's very tough to look for specific things in this game. Ain't that the truth? Yo, Gravely!
FYI MrLlama,
Yep.
if you ever build specifically for
Yep.
lower harassed runs, Magic Find has no effect on the super chest drops, unlike sparkly chests.
True that. Alright, you guys want to do that? You guys want to build for lower cursed? Let's do it. Let's at least make a lower curse build so it's easier for the future. Bale's hard. That's why. Sure, we'll go like that. Okay, so all about that faster cast rate. So I guess Whiz Pike. Okay, plus Spirit. Take off my towels and my Shaco. And you.
FYI Monster R Ramo, if you ever build specifically for higher neck runs, Grail Find has no effect on super chest drops.
Where's my Mage Fist? Are they at the front? Guys, where'd my Mage Fist go? Thank you, Warrior Goat! Guys, my Mage Fist. Oh, there they are. Okay. That was really hard to see. Okay. Do I have a good helm for this? I guess we'll have to go with Griffins. And armor, Viper Magi. Do I have an upped one? No. Two source skills, 10 faster cast rate. What are we at? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. 70, 200, 210. All right, we overdid it. Okay. So we need. Perfect. Oops. Cool. Put on SOJ then. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, I should get faster run walk boots though. There we go. 20s. Should I just get what? Nats boots? Is there a 40 over here I want? Okay. What up, original? How you doing? Killing monsters is a waste of time, though. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill monsters. All right, sweet. Max res. And 27 MF. Cool. Good. Dun, dun. Ah! I move so fast. I might actually use this to collect gems as well. And little charms. Gems and charms day. Just got back from a melee tournament. Nice. How'd it go? Come on. Plan on playing new ladder? Yes. I'll be doing so much new ladder, you guys are going to be sick of it. You're going to be like, no more new ladder, Mr. Llama. And I'll be like, okay, then we'll do something else. So, but we'll go to that point. See your current gear anywhere? I have a video that goes over it pretty well, but it doesn't have my... It doesn't have my towels lineup that I have here.
Spam is my best method of showing my support. Go show them who is top neck.
Yo, Warrior Goat, thanks for the spam, bud. Appreciate it. I need a harmony bow on Switch. I know I don't have a harmony bow, though. I know I do. I wish I had a harmony bow. I don't have a bow to make one in. Sucks. And I'm not going to reset this map. Not that it's like the best map ever, but it's a pretty good map. More booties. Cool. Played on something like Sorceress. This is perfect with series as close as possible to waypoint. Build yes, because you never want a group of layers, so you'll come flying through Fanarin after you try and go to Act 4. Optimal players 3 and 7? I thought optimal was players 8. Okay, maybe we'll reset our maps then and we'll get a bow. Maybe we'll do that. Wait, can I even get a bow for harmony? No, I need a 4 open socket bow. So the best I could do is make a... Players 3 is best? Why would players 3 be best for this? That doesn't make sense. I thought players 8 was like weird with these chests that you want to be players 8. Purely for rune finding is players 3? Really? No way. Are you guys being for real right now? I swear players 8 was the best one, or players 7, 8, whatever it is. Okay. Oops, I took off the wrong gear. I took off the wrong gear. Okay. Fire pit, fire pit. Not gonna be the one. Not gonna be the one. Nope. Nope. See, I like that last map. I thought it was decent. Problem is, there's a chance that I reset this map anyways accidentally. So like if I find 2 fire pits mildly close, I'm pretty happy. We want 2. What is this? Is this just a sample size? Or is this how many of the chest drops have? Because I know there's like, you know, 40,000 chest drops or something that can happen. Thank you, Reese. 65. Yeah, okay, that's it. 65,000. Okay, so 7 to 8. So it doesn't matter then, yeah. But, oh, you're saying go 3 to 4? So that's, I guess I just get the chance for the low rune on it. Yo, warrior goat!
I have a confession to make. I am your long-lost Uncle Mojo Jojo. My cohorts call me Jonathan. I am trapped in space with rabbit tickets. Send help.
Yo, man. Thank you so much for the cheer. 3 ohms off random skeletons you clicked on? What? Oh, why did I reset my map? I should have just been happy with what I had. Alright, we got one good one. Ouch. Hey! Alright, that's actually good. It's actually a really good map. So I should go to Act 4 like that. Run! Okay. Uh-oh. Ouch. Don't know. Have I got any fast run walk charms? I threw most of them away, actually. What up, Desu? What up, what up, what up, what up? Where you go? Thanks so much for the cheers today. I really appreciate it. I guess I should go long and then close. This is the way to run it right here. That way I can just go back here and go like this. Now I can just do this cycle. I need to get more keys, honestly. Well, same with this.
Thanks for sticking your neck out. See you next time.
I got it. I got you. Do I ever stream Path of Exile? For sure. For sure. Yeah, this will actually be really good for us to, oops. This will actually be really good for us to also get our P gems up so we can do some more craft stuff with them. Find all the Jaws in the world. ROF super chest runs? What are those? I've never done. Which ones are, I mean, I know River Flame, but like, which chest there?
It also helps to keep in mind what drop pattern accompanies the rune you want. For instance, on players 3 to 4 BER rune will drop with a Hawk Helm. If you see other magics you know BER didn't drop.
What brand of shampoo do I prefer? I actually have, I don't know if you call it a disease. What do you call it? I actually have a thing called seborrheic dermatitis. And so I have to use an antifungal shampoo. Because, like, I have, like, I don't know, the way my skin is. So I use, like, Head and Shoulder stuff. Oh, I forgot to get Act 4. 2 super chests I can spawn. Some drop tails have jots. Oh, nice. I've never done any ROF stuff. The fungus among us. I like the rhymes. Yeah, so the drop table is set. Oops. Autoimmune disorder. Thank you. Thank you. Autoimmune disorder, not disease. Yeah, it's an autoimmune disorder. So I don't get to, you know, use all the fun shampoos. I just stick to my basics. Stick to my basics. Condition, yeah. Do you actually have it? Or are you just making fun of me for calling it a disease? Well, the drop table for the burr will have more than a... I got the heavy. No. Oh, you do? Nice. The drop tail for a burr will have a hawk helm, but it'll also have something else, I believe. It has like three items in it. And it depends which one you're getting, if it's the one on player's aid or whatever not. No. Oh yeah, Sacred Steel 19 months in a row. Did I completely miss that? I think I did. Can we get some necks in the chat for Sacred Steel? Thank you so much for the resub. Grobbly, thanks for 100 bits. And Original, appreciate the sub. If you refresh, you can share that puppy out. There it is. What up? What up? Thank you for the sub. Mucho love. Mucho love. Look at all those necks in the chat. Look at all those necks for you guys. There she blows. Do appreciate that, you guys. Appreciate all the support. You guys are the best. So much love. Burroon. Burroon. So close. Burroon. Burroon? Burroon. This time, though. Almost. You don't have next, but you have hype? Good enough. That'll work. If you're a Ryu supporter, I love you too. Because I do love me some Ryu. Ooh, flawless amethyst. Small charm. Mr. Llama small charm. Ist is 1 in 1,000. I mean, yeah, I'm well under a minute per run right now. Well under a minute per run, I would say. And that's with like some chilling and stuff. Yeah, less than half a minute. I mean, okay, time me on my next run. I'll actually like try and be fast. Grand charm. I'll actually try and be fast on my next run. Stream Dark Souls sometime. Maybe. I actually think it would be fun to play. I just have to find time.
I recently got back into D2 and your videos have been amazing in both helping and inspiring my play. Sadly I can't sub, but you've made a new fan. Also my donation cherry, so there's that. Thanks for all the entertainment.
Yo, Toxics, thank you so much. All right, ready? Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Time. How fast was that? How fast was that? "17 seconds. Killing it. Killing it. That's not stopping for anything though. That's just flying. Runes are bust in that case. Closer to 20 if you count the rejoins, yeah. Truth. Yeah. 17 neckins. Yeah, gosh dang. Oops. This would be a good place to try and find that cold GC as well that we've always wanted. There's another method of obtaining how it's involving G-Rush intensive character. Yep. Yep. You just do a bunch of goals and then morph ups from there. Probably not doing that one though. Shoot that. Ooh. That was almost. I got excited. I got excited. Lum looks like a mix between low and So I thought it was low, then I thought it was a and it was neither. It was a lum. Rip. Rip. Keep going to the wrong one first. Need to fix that. A little bit more up. Rip. Small charm. Tavex Glory. What a stupid item. How have I not found it already? It doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. Ort's Ohm for you every time, yeah. Is my dollar redemption... I think it's off at the moment. The redemption stuff. If you redeem something, I'll just refund it to you. Ort is Ohm. How many necks per minute you got? I will definitely pick up any of the higher runes that come. Nothing like Lum, though. I'm not going to be morphing Lums up. Have fun with getting all the gems to do that. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. 1,000 chests per hour? That is not at all. This pace is at what? 180 chests per hour? Yo, thanks for the host, no god. What's the chance of Burr? 1 in 65,000? Does that sound right? Oh, 180 times 6. Sorry, I thought you said runs, not chest. Yeah, you're right. You are right. But there's always the, like, you know, you also have a chance for Sir Rune and chance for Low Rune and stuff like that. Assuming what Jay Vizzle sent me is correct and Players 3 actually has that. I've always been told to farm Players 8 on it. I don't know why. I mean, I believe you from the Players 3 thing, but because a few people verified it, so. But I always thought it was Players 8. No, not 50 hours per Burun. It's around, if I'm doing 1,000, oh. No, I think it's less than that. I think it's less than that because whilst that is somewhat true, you have to take into account all the other runes that are found. Oops, all the other runes that are found along the way. Materials might cannot drop here. Cannot. As a no-go, my friend. Per Burun. Exactly. Ancient tunnels or hell cows? Ancient tunnels. For sure. Ancient tunnels. Hell cows are better for runes, but worse for things like experience and items and everything. So hell cows if you're looking for very specific things. Yeah, Cham is pretty rare. I've never found a Cham actually. Long hair, beard, yep. That was old school. It's actually funny if you go through my videos over time, just like bounce like a few pages at a time and then select a video and look. My look changes so much. Am I trying to build infinity? Yep. I want to get infinity and then I want to get That's here. Infinity, and then I'm gonna do a lot more bail runs. Hang out with the next. Oh my gosh. Player 7 has the highest mass Sorc patterns. It looks like it's the exact same as players 3. It looks like it's the exact same as players 3, no? It shows them both having only one Sorc pattern. Solo self-found, yep. You like the Zoolander stream? Not sure who to believe anymore, I know. Who do we believe? So it says player 7 parents, unknown parents. 15 is 13 gold vex, almost sir 3. Where are you getting those numbers from, Oram? I'm getting way different numbers. I have way different numbers of the knowns. Alright, you guys duke it out. And by that I mean figure out which one it is. I guess we'll go player 7. If Gulzar is merged, can't get the high runs. No, Gulzar. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's that one dude. Rune was that turn? Oops. Go here. This is Halloween costume. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Dude, I'm gonna be so mad if I die. Be so mad if I die. Oops. So much clutter on the ground, though. An average sensation finder.
Orum's data comes backed up with images for every pattern listed, so it looks trustworthy. My opinion has changed.
It's locked. I don't have any more keys. Rip. Let's go get some more keys, boys. All right. Well, I will go with that then. I will trust that data. See, I thought Players 8 was the one to go. I also thought there was more than one burr drop pattern, but because I swear I saw an image with like 3 different burr patterns or something. Yeah, exactly. What? Oh, yeah. So maybe he can answer that. I really want to get a Baroon, please. Let's go here. Winter Soldier? Who's Winter Soldier? Oh, Winter Soldier, like for the costume. Who is Winter Soldier, though? Oh, yeah, 2 Baroons. 2 Baroons. Is player 3 or 7 mean? So you're adjusting how many players the game pretends like are in the game. So, you know, it's like when you're playing with more people, right, online or something. Just got Malf Countess. Grats. Pacifist run means I do not kill anything. Yeah, I'd probably cube anything, honestly, to get to the bursts. Yeah. So when you do that, it increases drop rates, things like that. But for these chests, it's a little different, because they have set patterns. So like this right here, this little grouping, that is one pattern that will always drop at some point together, all those items together. I'm gonna go Paladin, I believe. Sorry, they have to kill themselves. I do not kill them, but they'll die with things like thorns and stuff. They'll do damage to themselves, essentially, by them attacking me. Chance to cast, whatever. I can't click to kill them. I can't cast offensive spells on them, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've got a bunch of elite Eth polearms. I'll really put it in anything. It doesn't matter too much to me. I'd love to put it in my giant thresher, but I have to roll the sockets for it, so. How many runs have I done? I don't know. Who's keeping track? Somebody got a run counter going? Monster Suicide Run, yep. Have I played Mean XL before? Yeah. Yeah, it's a punishment run for losing man vs. stream. The account only moves on MVS. So is there really only one burr drop pattern for this? Vex 405. Nice. That's actually not bad at all. There are 3 known bird drop patterns. Okay, I thought so. Oops. I thought there were 3. And 11, sir? Oh, wow. Alright, so what are the drops for sir? What's the average? Do I still do sub runs? I am going to, with ladder reset, I'm going to start that back up, and it's going to be probably a lot more frequent because I'm probably going to be doing things with subs just over the course of everything. So it'll probably be a little different. It'll be like more sub playtimes. Is there a way to simulate the RNG? People collect the drops. Whenever they see a drop of a burr rune or whatever, they post what the pattern is. Because like I said, they're all set. So like a burr rune is going to drop with a magic hawk helm and a set of blue gloves and a, you know, it's always going to drop with the exact same things. PLUGY isn't saying for not having to use the console? Wait, what do you mean? Grand charm.
I am overburdened.
Ooh. That's nice. Players don't save between sessions in vanilla. You're still confusing me. Are large charms bad? Yeah. Yep. Large charms. Well, they aren't bad, but they're never good enough. So. Like, you'll never find a skiller with it or anything. And whenever there's a large charm, there's usually a small charm that does it better. So. Life of a large charm is a very sad one. Yeah, so there's no MF. Oops. There's no MF with these chests. Like, they're literally just set patterns, so there's nothing I can do with Magic Find or anything, so... And my red's already maxed, so it literally makes no point for me to have all my charms in. Oh yeah, you don't want to walk through Act 3. That's such a time kill. That right there to save so much time. Just doing it this way. There's also the same reason that these can never be unique items, because once again, you're not getting Magic Find. You are, you're purely just going through set patterns of items. Yep. Anything that a large charm can do, a small charm can do better. Plain and simple. Every single... Oh, come on now. Every single thing. The small charms will just be better at it. Faster run walk. 3% max for a small charm. 5% max for a large charm. So once again, life. 20 life versus 35. just continues. Except for low-level duels. Okay. I was meaning stats. I'm missing 21 items. And Bale is a great provider of a lot of those, so I'm trying to get to infinity. So then I can just get to Bale. There you go. Just quote me if anybody mocks you. That's true. What are in the known patterns? Sorry. What are in the known burr patterns? Infinity has Conviction Aura. It's a pole arm. Are there any other runes in them? I don't believe so. I think it was just like 3 blues. Thanks, Superfluous. Oops. Yeah, Conviction is absolutely amazing. When I extend Holy Grail Source to every rune word too? I mean, you know, maybe eventually. Tell. Hawkcom is the 3 to 4. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really remember. Oh, no. Dude, my heart just skipped a beat. I thought I was being cool and dodging the might birds by going up and around. I was not. Warhammer Battle Axe. Sweet. Bro, how fast do you run out of keys? Oh my gosh. So fast. The best target for these items is Bale, but that takes 3. Yep, exactly. At least 3 minutes per run. Takes more than that without infinity, which is the issue. I'd like to get it lowered. But yeah, if I can get infinity, my chaos runs will be better, my Bale runs will be better, everything. True. Do any of the patterns have it where it'll go off screen? That is a good question. If I die right now, I would cry. Level 97, losing experience is... I mean, I lose so much experience if I die. So much experience if I die. I should probably stock up on some more. I have max res, but I should probably stock up on some more life or something. I don't like that curse. Man. So for reset, are we planning? I feel like the Discord's just easier. I mean, I did like the MD2GA, but it's easier just do it in the Discord channel, honestly. They're not. Almost low rune. Almost low rune. Come on, buddy. I don't think any of the patterns are rare that I care about, right? So if rare items drop, it won't have it. Yeah, people have bought these for centuries with tons of data. Yeah, we'll go into that channel though. We'll go into the channel for sure. I found a low rune once, but it wasn't IO. Oops. Once I've collected them all, go for getting them all perfect. Bro, have you ever tried... Getting a perfect Tyrael Smite is literally something that is... I mean, a lifetime you won't be able to do it. If you played Diablo 2 your entire life, there's a good chance you would not find a perfect Tyrael Smite. We all found that low rune. We all found that low rune. Rip. Dull. Like, what's the odds of a perfect Tyrael Smite? Somebody in chat want to calc that for me? Nah, if you play your whole life, you would very easily find many Tyrael Smites. But this is like playing non-stop. You might have a slight chance at... Man, if you play your whole life though, yeah, you got bigger problems. I feel like nobody should play Diablo 2 more than I play Diablo 2. This is, I mean, there are definitely people that do. But, no, I couldn't get a perfect in my lifetime for sure. I mean, I've had perfect Tyrael Smites before. People trade them, you know, and then dupe it or whatever. But I've never found one. Never found one. 1 in 191,000 chance. Yep. So good luck. Good luck with that, I will say. Good luck with that. I would say if you played your whole life, I mean, whole life, but a crazy amount, you'd maybe find 10 Tyrael Smites. Not whole life, but, you know, 20,000 hours or something. No, crap. But man. And that's like, no. That's craziness. I had a perfect Figgins bonnet. Hype. Close enough, right? It's like a Tyrael's Might. Probably more useful, honestly. Tyrael's Might is so worthless. Whatever. Everyone to power mine for the perfect Tyrael's Might. That's right. That's right. Let's go. MD2GA. Or I'll change this to chest. Wait, what? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Hey, that's not too bad. So yeah, and so it was like, why don't you find a perfect Tyrael's Might, Mr. Llama? That's how I'm like, let's just find a Tyrael's Might. Let's just go with that. Let's just find a Tyrael's Might. Any kind. It could be literally the worst rolls ever. I do not care. But first, let's find Burrunes. And or Surunes. That's just 1.5 million years on average. That's right. Just have goals are kill stuff during these runs? No way, dude. I get 0 experience. I get 0 experience here. Level 97, not a chance. Not a chance. I don't think they changed up like the cold shrine and stuff, not recently. Did they? I don't believe so. Come on, Burrune. Dude, we found 4 sacred armors today. That's insane. There's another Lumrune. Thanks, Stellit. Say it's better to go left than right because you have a chance to see runes that are cluttered. Yeah. I just don't like how far I have to go back at the end there. This is player 7 running. Player 7. Four sacred armors, 3 of them, 2 were white, 1 was superior, 1 was superior with sockets, and 1 was ethereal, which we did get 4 open socket on. However, it was very low defense, so that sucks. Making a pit barb? Well, I'm only using this character. So what I do with her is she's usually an ancient tunnel source. That's where I farm mostly for all the items. I'm only looking at adding in Bale because Bale's more fun, I think, for everyone. I think it's more fun to watch a Bale run than it is to watch an Ancient Tunnels run. And also I get more experience that way. So I feel like I want to go 99 on her. You know. And that's a good way to do it. And Chaos is also pretty good. Have I tried playing Path of Diablo? It's third-party server, and I don't know if I want to play that because Blizzard is usually against third-party server stuff, so that's why. What's the wrong one? Ring, 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 ring. What do we got? Yeah, I like... Oh, crap, I forgot to go back. I do like the ancient tunnels. See, that's what happens. That's how slow it is if you save quit there. Art rune. Yeah, player 7. I wonder what the other maps look like on this setup here. Would require a harmony bow for sure. Oh no! I don't think it's faster. Oops. I mean, it's faster than that. I don't think it's faster though, even with the harmony bow on this layout. This layout's close enough. But that right there is pretty sure faster. Nope. Walk in the direction of traffic. What? If Blizzard offered me a job, would I take it? I mean, that all depends, honestly. That all depends, honestly. What's the job? What's the, pay? What's the benefits? I mean, where am I located? So many things. I love Blizzard, but there's a lot of factors in taking a job somewhere, Yo, Jerry Park. Pask? Pask. Thank you so much for the sub. If you refresh, you can share that puppy. Should have a little share option. So they don't mess up D4. I would love to do like D4 design. That would be amazing. Oops. Just gotta be fast, Grub. Just gotta be fast. Oops. As I mess it up. Now I will say the nice thing with these lower curse runs is I don't have any of the exit lag. So sometimes you get exit lag in certain areas and it's like 10 seconds. We don't have that here. Oops. Don't have that here. Man. Talk about bad rune luck, eh? Talk about bad rune luck. Oh, you don't have 200 faster cast rate? Oh, you gotta get 200 faster cast rate. You gotta get 200 faster cast rate, my friend. So sexy. So sexy. Baldur's Gate? I have not. I have not played it. Is it fun? What's it about? What's it about? Like, man, we gotta get some rune at some point. Yeah? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lonely. Staple RPG, kind of old. Yeah, I just haven't heard of it. One harm per 2,500 runs? That doesn't seem right at all. That doesn't seem right at all. That's not what Orem was saying. Let's actually get some health points. I think you said Vex is 1 in 405? Something like that. Oops. Give me that ruby. Do you need a crafted amulet at 200 faster cast rate? No. You don't, but it helps. Here's how I'm hitting it. 50, 80, 105, 115, 20, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210. So I have 210 actually. Yeah. But we have not gotten any of those yet. Adventure Quest? Yeah, I used to play Adventure Quest. I haven't tried 3D. Ooh, Elrune. I haven't played any Adventure Quest 3D now. I hope so. I got a PNB lifer earlier. I got a PNB lifer from this earlier. That was kind of cool. I think that's my first PNB GC this character has seen. Yeah, I also never played any of the Fallouts either. There's a lot of games I haven't played. I stick to a few games and kind of
Fresh meat.
well that. There you go, Jerry. What is up? Thank you so much for that sub. Good day from Australia. Well, good day to you. Good day to you. Hope you're having a good one, bud. Yeah, they're good for skillers, many grand charms. Yep. Yep. Very good for lots of grand charms. Man. Apparently not good for runes though. What in the world? Where are my runes here?
Not enough mana.
I guess I should have mana potions for mana burn or something, maybe. Where are my runes? Rune. There it is. Oh man. Rip. Not today, I guess. Ugh. Once a day. All right. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and we're going to do a pacifist run. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you guys have a great night.